In this video, we're going to animate our quadcopter and make it rise in the air and hover. In order to do that, we need to animate the camera to move it back so that the quadcopter doesn't rise up out of the viewing area. So we're going to move the camera back, get a wider angle. We're going to keep the rotor spinning, because if you remember from the previous video, we kind of showed you how to animate the rotor. So this time all four of them have to rotate at the same time, the same speed, in order to get that lift. And then we're going to show you how to do that. So it's very similar to the one that we did previously, except that instead of animating two at a time, we're going to make them all four kind of do their thing. So let's get started. I'm going to begin by creating a brand new storyboard, and I'm going to start from the end of the previous storyboard that we did. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my camera view back to where when this copter rises in the air, we can kind of see it up here and not fly off our screen. So that's probably a good starting point. So I'm going to move this to about, let's say, 3 seconds, and then capture my camera. From here, I want to start rotating all four of the rotors at the same time. So that's pretty similar to what we've done before. So let's start on that, and I'll kind of go through that really quick. Hopefully, anyway, is my pick a center. And rotate it this way. This time, let's rotate it for like 15 seconds. And then I want this angle to be, let's say, negative 10,800. I don't know if I need a comma in there or not, but we're going to find out. So I did that. Let's see, edit tweak. Yeah, see how it put 10.80. I want 10.800. Let's try that. And there we go. That's what we want. So we're going to do that one. I'm going to grab, let's see, this other one, that one. Tweak it, rotate, locate it. I like talking to myself. You know, I'm just kind of weird like that. Bear with me. 15 seconds. Got one too many zeros. Back that up. There we go. We would have one rogue blade spinning super fast. There's that one. Slide it over underneath here because we want them all spinning at the same time. Let's grab this one, tweak it. Let's go 1080, 10,800. Yeah. Now I'm worried if I do the same to the other ones. That's the time. 10,800. That's what I want. Okay. Now the last one. Oh. Check it. Last one. Rotate. Okay. Let's rotate it here. This one's gonna go this way. right, so what has me where our propeller? I don't want that. I just want the assemblies. Right. Let's check this out. So I want all 4 assemblies to spin. Let's try and see what we got. Oh, we got one that's going kind of goofy. So that one is going to be, that's number 4. Let's just delete that one. Right, sometimes things don't go as planned. All right, so let's do the 4th one again. This one, I want to tweak it, rotate, locate it. "15 seconds. We want to go there. Just double check it. Okay. Now, let's try this again. There we go. So now those are going to spin for 15 seconds. And somewhere in here, we're going to just raise it up in the air and have it sit there. So let us, and just wants to keep going. Stop it. Just stop it. All right, so what we'll do is we'll kind of drag it. We want the rotors to spin for what, about 1, 2, 3 seconds. Maybe here. And then now we want to rotate, not rotate, but we want to move this whole thing except for the base straight up in the air. So what I'm going to do is just kind of select all of my pieces here. I'm going to unselect the helipad base. I'm going to tweak it. I want to move it straight up. So I'm going to grab this arrow, move it straight up somewhere about there. And I don't want it to go 15 seconds. Let's say I want this to take maybe 5 seconds to do that. And then hit the check mark. So now if you'll notice that over here in this, in the timeline, let me see if I can drag this up. The ones that have the arrows in 4 directions, that just means that that part is moving. And then the ones where they have the 4 blocks, that tells you that this part is moving and rotating at the same time. So basically these are the rotors that are going to spin from 3 seconds to 18. And then hopefully the whole quadcopter is going to move straight up in the air from 6 to 11 seconds. So let's see if that happens. Probably should have moved this out the way. So there we go. And then for the rest of the time, it's just going to hover in the air while the rotors keep spinning. So that's pretty cool, yo. I have no idea why it wants to keep going forever. Is there something else over here that's making it kind of want to keep going? Who knows? Who knows what it's doing? Nope, that's it. Okay. So there we go. That's cool. We're good. All right, so the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to make this quadcopter move forward. And then do maybe a barrel roll or have it do a turn or something. Now, normally when the quadcopter moves forward, then the two back rotors would spin faster. The two front rotors would spin slower. So the back would kind of lift in the air to cause that forward motion. But for our purposes, we're just going to keep everything level, just because we're not going to get too fancy like that. So just kind of keep that in mind. Peace.